Holy Mount Kailash Mansarovar Yatra, a journey to the heavens. As the dew is dried up by the morning sun, so are the sins of human beings by the sight of Holy Mount Kailash and Lake Mansarovar. Skanda Purana, Hindu ritual textbook. Mount Kailash is one of the most popular ultimate Hindu pilgrimage sites in the Himalayan region, dedicated to Lord Shiva, where every devotee wants to go. Mount Kailash, which is believed to have been formed 30 million years ago, when Himalayas were in the early stage of formation, is one of the most revered places in the Himalayas. Mount Kailash, 6,740 meters high peak, is situated to the north of the Himalayan barrier, wholly within Tibet. It is the perfect mountain with awesome beauty, with 4 great faces. Over the centuries, pilgrims have constantly journeyed immense distances to achieve enlightenment or cleanse themselves of sin, braving enormous distances, particularly harsh weather and bandit attacks. People have been visiting Kailash Mansarovar for centuries. It used to be a very hard journey in the past. Today, earthbound expeditions can bring you there with the help of land cruises via Kathmandu. Earthbound Expeditions is a registered reputed travel company of Nepal who have been running trips to Kailash. It is also recommended by The Lonely Planet, Week and Weekly magazine, Apple Daily newspaper, and Action Asia magazine published in Hong Kong. The leader and trip planner, Mr. Rajan Singhada, have been to Kailash over 14 times. Rajan's articles, interviews, and pictures have been published in many national and international newspapers and magazines. It is about a 5 days journey one way, where the complete journey takes about 17 days. This 17 days journey is the shortest and most direct approach to Mount Kailash and is best suited for those on pilgrimage, especially for Indians. Our expert Sherpa cook will prepare your meal and make everything ready for you. Everything is well taken care. It is a lot easier to go to Kailash Mansarovar than it used to be in the past. The circumference of Mount Kailash is 52 kilometers. It takes 3 days to make the Kailash Parikrama passing, one high pass Dormala of 5,600 meters. Today, we have the options to use the jeep at the beginning and the ending part of the Kailash Parikrama, so the walking distance will only be about 36 kilometers. Even if you don't feel like walking, there are options for horse or the bumpy yak ride for the Parikrama of Kailash. Let's take you to the journey to the heavens here, day by day. Day 1. Arrive in Kathmandu. We will come to receive you at the airport. You will be checked into a 4-star hotel and we will give you some briefings of the program and pick up your passport.
कल के लिए what time you want to start? I was thinking about 8. 8 बजे चलेगा? Fine. माउंटेन है ना, तिब्बत इज ब्यूटीफुल, स्टनिंगली ब्यूटीफुल. क्लियर वेदर में तो फैंटास्टिक है, लेकिन ऑल्टीट्यूड के वजह से थोड़ा बम्पी है, रोड वगैरह बम्पी हो सकता है. दैट व्हिच इज हेल्दियर फॉर यू, व्हिच इज गुड फॉर यू. हम जानते हैं ना क्या हाई ऑल्टीट्यूड में क्या अच्छा रहेगा, सूप वगैरह, पूरीज वगैरह क्या अच्छा रहेगा, हम जानते हैं ना.
Day 2. We will have a day in Kathmandu for visiting Holy Pashupatinath Temple, the winter residence of Lord Shiva, one of the greatest Shiva temples in South Asia.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
This is a special day. We will also visit Bodhanath, the biggest Buddhist stupa, Budalinkanta, the sleeping Vishnu. We will do the preparations for Tibet Kailash tour. This is the day we pick up the visa for Tibet. Day 3. Today we drive from Kathmandu to Nylam. After packing all the luggage, food, supply for the Kailash journey, early in the morning at 5 a.m. we depart from our hotel in Kathmandu and drive through the Nepal-Tibet border along the famous Arniko highway towards the Friendship Bridge. After immigration and custom formalities on both sides, Nepal and Tibet, Kodari and Zangmu, we drive to the small town of Nylam, 3,660 meters high. Nylam is a small town on the bank of the Botikoshi River, surrounded by beautiful peaks. We stay here in a simple guest house. Please note that the guest houses in Tibet will be very basic and have dormitory styles.
10:30 बजे इधर ब्रेकफास्ट, 11:30 सब चाय पीने आओ. ब्रेकफास्ट के लिए अच्छी तरह से सब कपड़ा पहन कर हाइकिंग के लिए जाना है. ऊपर चढ़ना है ना, पड़ेगी से ऊपर चढ़ना है तो चढ़िए, क्योंकि हम इधर भी ऊपर ही जा रहे थे.
Day 4. A day for rest. To facilitate altitude acclimatization at this height, we need extra day here to adjust ourselves to this high altitude. As we go to the height of 3,660 meters, it is required to drink lots of water, at least 3 liters of water each day. We will also do some hiking around Nylam, which provides excellent mountain views. After the day hike, we're back to the town. We will serve meals prepared by our Sherpa cook, and overnight we stay at the same lodge. Day 5. Today we drive to Saga, about 250 kilometers and 4,400 meters of height. We start after breakfast, enjoying the grand view of Mount Shishapangma, 8,021 meters. Gauri Shankar and other high mountains from Lalungla, 5,050 meter pass. It is a beautiful drive in the Tibetan Plateau. Near the Pigitso Lake, packed lunch will be served.
It's very nice.
परोठा किसको चाहिए?
We are thankful to God for
Hari Aum. मुझे दे
We will cross the Brahmaputra river to reach Saga. The river used to be crossed by ferry in the past, but in 2005, the Chinese government has built a bridge which makes the journey easier and faster. Saga is situated in the bank of the Brahmaputra river. We will stay in a simple lodge. After the duty is over, the drivers will be having fun. You can walk around the town, use telephones and internet to connect your family and friends. Day 6. After breakfast, we drive to Paryang. We continue our drive across the vast Tibetan Plateau to reach Paryang, 225 kilometers.
Of course. Brahmaputra के नहीं है तो क्या करना होगा?
At Dongba, we serve our packed lunch. It is a small town just the other side of Nepal's famous kingdom, Mustang. It has a small gompa which has a statue of Padmashambhava who traveled to Tibet via Mustang from India to spread the Tibetan Buddhism on the 8th century. Padmashambhava is regarded as a guru god, Guru Rinpoche, in Tibet and widely worshipped. We then continue our drive following Brahmaputra river for a while. You shall see some yaks and sheep grazing in the Tibetan Himalayan pastures. We reached a small dirty city of Paryang where we stayed in a simple guest house. People have their regular life in the town, making circles of the gompa, making round the money wheel, Om Mane Padme Hum. Day 7. After breakfast from Paryang, we drive to Lake Mansarovar. We will stop near Mayumla for our regular lunch break and continue the drive via Mayumla to Lake Mansarovar. The auspicious moment for all travelers having the first glimpse of holy mountain Kailash from Horchu Pass. This is a special day as we are going to see the first sight of Kailash and stay overnight on the shore of the holy lake, Mansarovar. Spread out of the Tibetan plateau beside Mount Kailash is the giant lake of shifting colors, Lake Mansarovar. Brahma, the creator, had a mind, man, for the creation of a lake, Sarovar, hence its name. A pilgrimage to Mount Kailash and a bath in the Mansarovar is believed to bring about salvation, moksha, and wash away all the sins of life. Take a dip in the lake to wash all our sins, and also do the parikrama of this lake with the land cruiser. We offered some puja. It is the experience of being in the abode of God.
आवाहनं न जानामि च वर्तनं पूजां चैव न जानामि क्षेमस्व परमेश्वर। प्रभु क्षमा करो, हमको माफ करो। स्वामी कृपा करो भरता जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट सजनों के।
In the evening we prayed moon. It is such an unforgettable moment in the lake at the full moon night. It looks unbelievably fascinating on moonlit nights when an ethereal ambience pervades the atmosphere.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Shivaya Namah.
After a short prayer to Lord Shiva and taking pictures from here, we start making the parikrama of Lake Mansarovar by jeep. It is such an incredible place with the blue lake, really a heaven on earth. The circumference of Mansarovar is 88 kilometers, its depth is 90 meters, and the total area is 320 square kilometers. The lake freezes in the winters and melts only in spring. We continue to drive via Tugogompa, from where we can see the south face of Kailash reflecting in the lake. Rakshastal, also known as Ravan Kund, is 122 kilometers. A 6-kilometer long natural channel, Gangochu, connects Manas with Rakshastal. Chugompa is the place where Padmashambhava meditated in the 8th century. The view of the Kailash is so close and so wonderful here. Late in the day, we drive to Darchen, a small city on the base of Mount Kailash. We rest here and prepare for the next 3-day Kailash Parikrama on foot.
अब क्या चाहिए आपको? ओम शिव पार्वती देखो क्लियर दिखता है.
इधर थोड़ा उधर.
Happy birthday to you.
Day 9. In the morning, our yak people and porter arrived and packed our luggage for 3 days of parikrama. Some want to walk the whole 52 kilometers and some want to start after 8 kilometers of motor ride to Tarboche. Today we trek up to Dera Phuk, north face of Kailash, via Tarboche, where the big flag is erected. We follow the Valley of God, following the Sutlej River, where the close view of Kailash and Yamadoar.
Om Namah Shivaya.
We pass through the beautiful view of Kailash, passing many devotees along the way, doing Kailash Parikrama the hard way. Mount Kailash, 6,740 meters high peak. The perfect mountain with awesome beauty, with 4 great faces. It is the spiritual center for 4 great religions: Tibetan Buddhism, Hinduism, the Jain religion, and the pre-Buddhist animistic religion, Bonpo. To Tibetans, it is known as Kang Rinpoche, precious jewel of snow, the snow god, and they see it as the navel of the world.
One leg is way behind.
It is said that a stream from the mountain pours into a nearby lake, and from here, rivers flow in 4 cardinal directions. The river of the Lion Mouth to the north, the river of the Horse Mouth to the east, the river of the Peacock Mouth to the south, and the river of the Elephant Mouth to the west. Strangely enough, 4 major rivers do indeed originate near Kailash: the Indus, the Yarlung, Sangpo, Brahmaputra, the Karnali, and the Sutlej. Tibetans believe that it is the residence of the Demchol, a fierce-looking tantric deity who lives there with his consort Dorje Phangmo. For the Tibetans also, it is a particularly special place in that their poet Saint Milarepa spent several years here meditating in a cave. For the Hindus, Mount Kailash is the earthly manifestation of Mount Meru, their spiritual center of the universe, described as a fantastic world pillar 84,000 miles high, around which all else revolves, its roots in the lowest hell and its summit kissing the heavens. On the top live their most revered god, Shiva, and his consort, Parvati. For the Jains, an Indian religious group, Kailash is the site where the first prophet achieved enlightenment. For the older, more ancient religion of Bon, it is the site where its founder, Shanrub, is said to have descended from heaven. It was formerly the spiritual center of Zhangzhung, the ancient Bon Empire that once included all of the western Tibet. Bon people walk around the mountain in a counterclockwise manner, unlike the other religions. There are many waterfalls. The landscape is simply incredible, and it is not hard to believe that this is the heaven where all gods and rishi munis live. We see the different faces of Kailash as we go further saying Tashi Dile to the pilgrimages passing by. Later, after about 7 hours of walking, we reached to the north face of Kailash, just across the Dirafuk Gompa. Our tents were set up and our Sherpas were happy to welcome us with a hot cup of tea. We take some good photos of Kailash, pray to the Lord Shiva, and after dinner we are sent to bed. Day 10. Next day, when we woke up, the sun had already hit holy Mount Kailash and made it golden. After breakfast, we took some pictures and with our team trekked to Zutulfuk Gompa, crossing Dolmala. It is the day of a challenging journey that every pilgrim talks about. We have options to use horses or yaks. We offer very short prayers at the Dolmala and go down towards the Gaurikunda. We meet many pilgrimages singing beautiful songs. We camped in front of the Medicine Buddha mountain nearby Zutulfuk Gompa. A long tired day, but worth doing it as we achieved our goal of doing Kailash Parikrama. Day 11. Today we walk from Zutulfuk to Darchen via the cave of Milarepa. After breakfast, we trek around 8 kilometers to reach the point where our jeeps will be waiting for us and drive us to Darchen, or we can walk all the way. Parikrama ends here, and the same day we drive to Horchu and camp here. Today we will fill the holy water in the bottle from Lake Mansarovar. Day 12. Now, as we finish our main aim of Kailash Parikrama, we return through the same route to Paryang, Saga, Nylam, Zangmu and Kathmandu.
हेलो नमस्ते ओम नमः शिवाय सब ठीक है ना हाय तुमने सारू से नमस्ते ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमस्ते कैसा छे सारू छे एवरीथिंग ऑलराइट छे
Yeah, fine.
Oh, very good. Namaste, Sitaben. Saruche. Om Namah Shivaya. Ansaben, Saruche. Yalong Zangko. Saruche. Namaste. Gandhi ji, Saruche. Yes. Beautiful drive, है ना?
Very nice spot.
Thank you. Yeah, beautiful view. Bharti Ben, namaste.
Namaste.
Saru che?
Awesome.
All right che? Aaj good?
Very nice.
Today is good?
Thanks for Kailash with me.
Yeah, very good. Namaste. Hello.
Sahi rasta pe
Namaste. Namaste.
Never mind, namaste. Sahi rasta pe
The same procedure as earlier will be followed for meals and accommodation. It takes 3 more days to reach to Kathmandu.
Oh, so.
Once we reach to Kathmandu, we can do some sightseeing of Kathmandu or have some free time for shopping. We will treat you the last evening with Nepali cultural show and dinner.
ओम नमः शिवाय।
ओम नमः शिवाय।
कैसा है?
बहुत खूब।
बहुत अच्छा रहा, बहुत मजा किया, शॉपिंग किया। कैलाश मानसरोवर तो सुपर,
Super.
अच्छा दर्शन हुआ।
Okay.
बता नहीं सकते, बहुत अच्छा, सुंदर, सब जगह बहुत अच्छा था। वंडरफुल ट्रिप बाय राजन। राजन ऑर्गेनाइज।
It was very good.
Very good.
Very organized by Rajan.
Everything is going fine. Looking forward for tomorrow. My God, life to remember.
Yeah.
Life to remember.
Enjoyed it?
Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And the darshan is Kailash. Life to remember.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Very good.
Enjoyed the trip?
Very good.
Darshan of the Kailash Mansarovar.
Very good.
So, कैसा रहा कैलाश मानसरोवर?
Oh, very nice.
Very nice. Enjoyed it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
wonderful. I like the group.
तो कैलाश ट्रिप कैसा रहा?
बहुत मजा आई।
मजा आ गई?
जनकपुरी में सभी मंदिर देख लिया। जनकपुर राजा का मंदिर देखा, सीता सैवर का देखा,
First class.
हनुमान जी का मंदिर देखा,
हाँ.
2 तालाब देखा, 2 जनुष ने तोड़ा था ने,
हाँ.
वो भी हमने देखा।
कैसा रहा कैलाश मानसरोवर? Very nice. Enjoyed it?
We really appreciate a lot what you did for us.
Thank you.
We're so happy when we going to convince someone's going to trip.
Okay.
It was excellent service.
Om Namah Shivaya. Hello. Om Namah Shivaya. Kem cho? Having good time? Thank you so much.
मानसरोवर बेस्ट एंड कैलाश का ट्रिप जो था ना बहुत बहुत अच्छा रहा।
Thank you बिरजी भाई।
तबीयत बहुत अच्छी रही।
Fantastic, Kailash Mansarovar. Fantastic. It's a dream come true.
Thank
in my
you.
case, anyway, in my life, dream comes true.
Thank you.
It's hard, but it's worth it.
Certificate is awarded to Mrs. Manjula Nodvar Morar.
Thank you, Kata.
ये तो फास्ट रनर थी भाई।
हाँ कौन है इधर?
I'm the
Okay.
winner.
Very good.
हम भी सभी को दिखाने जाते हैं।
On the 17th day, you will fly back to home with some wonderful memories of Holy Mount Kailash Tour, Nepal and Tibet. Hari Aum and Hari Home. The Kailash trip can be extended to Guge Kingdom to the west as well as to the Everest Base Camp and to the capital of Tibet, Lhasa, if you have extra days to add in your journey. Similarly, earthbound expeditions organize trips to Muktinath, Gosaikunda and Damodar Kunda, other important Hindu pilgrimage sites in Nepal. Earthbound expeditions also organize camping and tea house treks to Everest, Annapurna, Langtang, Mustang and other remote regions of Nepal. We will be glad to customize your holidays. Just remember us when you need us.